So I didn't talk about this last week because I was actually in a little bit of a rush as far as like doing all the episodes and such goes that I normally do in a given week. So I neglected to think of this. Yeah, the Empress Dowager stuff. I have been informed that Empress Dowager just means the mother of the Empress. It's not the same person right now as they were talking about back then, which wouldn't have even made sense because as has been pointed out to me. Um yeah, they explicitly brought up that the current Empress Dowager was quite young when um the current emperor was born. So it is unlikely that the person that they are referring to in the past is the same person as now. Very unlikely. I will contend that I still expect some interesting things out of the current Empress Dowager, and I'll even go as far to say as I'm maintaining my prediction with far less evidence, only because she's a character in the right position to do it. I just now no longer have as strong of a foundation on which to believe that as I thought I did. The whole plot line with Shin. It doesn't work a ton better in the book, I would say. I'd say it still progresses too quickly, and it doesn't really allow the mystery to develop enough to inspire interest in me. But it does help a smidgen that in the book, she's not so blatantly evil. It's not as obvious anyway. I'm just trying to give the credit where I can. I'm really, really hoping we can recover a little bit. I expect better from you, Apothecary Diaries. You've set the bar too high. Anyway, full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of the Apothecary Diaries, episode 7, The Shrine of Choosing, and press play when I press play when the timer reaches 0. Wow, I didn't even realize I pushed the button. I saw the timer going down, and I was like, oh, hey, yo, we're doing it correctly. Anyway, Shrine of Choosing reminds me of Steven Universe. The Choosening! Is this where we pick a life partner for life and stuff? Probably not. Can you imagine if we just, as far as like the relationship dynamic goes with Jinshi and Mao Mao, can you imagine if it was just like, all right, that's over with? I very sincerely doubt they're gonna resolve that anytime soon. It'll probably be a little infuriating if we're all the way in season 4 and it hasn't progressed at all, something like that. And by the way, progression is not just they get together. Progression is also explicitly they don't get together. Either way, or moving clearly in that direction, would be progression. Something! This is an outstanding intro. I don't believe I put in my requisite having to state that once per week because it is great. This story is a work of fiction. I sure hope so. So we're finally doing this, huh? I mean, she doesn't not look like Dowager, but just going off of that, I'm calling her Dowager until we have an actual name. Just know that I know what I mean when I say it. That would, of course, imply to me the former. What? 158. Because I don't think. Oh, 158, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I mean, shoot, she was surrounded by zombies. She was putting on a brave face. Hmm. Is that no, it's not amber. That's not how amber crystallizes. Okay. Okay. Gas skills. But you know now. Nice. They taught you to see them that way. Okay, we're just flat out doing it. I guess yeah, the mystery with Jinshi was a little easy to surmise, so I suppose I'm happy that we're just getting it out of the way because we already had way too much information for them to be coy with it at this point. Okay, going back to the explanation though with the baby swap, right? Yes, okay. 301 in 3, 2, 1, go. But like, people know that the Emperor's brother exists, so like, how could they possibly not know that he and Jinchi are the same person? Or backwards, forwards, upside down. Yeah, no, I'm saying that right. The Emperor's brother. No, because yes, Aduo's kid, by all assumptions, is correct. So he would be that kid just swapped at birth. So to such be the yes. I've got it right in my head. Right. It's just the convoluted mystery stuff. You want to make sure you're saying things correctly. He is actually the current emperor's son, but in practice is the former emperor's son. As far as what everyone believes. But why? So that's why people would believe him to be the current emperor's brother. But why don't people know who he is? I don't get it. Like, and he doesn't. They make it very explicitly clear that he is such a distinct looking person in way of this ethereal beauty, right? That and to the degree that that apparently Mao Mao is such a disguise expert that we can't justify that he just does his hair different or something. Uh that it'd be one thing if it's like, yes, I am the disguise master when that whole situation occurred. Then I could be like, oh, where they're setting something up there, but that's not possible. So there's got to be another person that's the brother, and they're throwing a wrinkle into it that we don't yet know. There has to be another person because it does not make any sense whatsoever that even if he's not around often, apparently the brother's been seen at events. If only a little. I don't get it. I'm happy I don't get it, but at the same time, I wish I did get it. 307. Let's jump back a little bit more. This is 247. Not 2447. 247. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Right. I like that he calls her out for that. I assume dull to mean dim-witted in this case. It's like, girl, how do you not know that this guy has a massive thing for you? Like it's just not possible. No one's got this bad of a radar for these things. Not one mentally sound person on Earth could have missed all of the signs. 303 and 321 go. Like I say, this is a guy who absolutely would miss a few signs if they were sent my way. I'd have figured it out by now. Let alone. By the way, I know he was referring to the mystery about him, but the dullness about the specific circumstances. I believe he is referring to her complete lack of a radar for these things. 322 and 321 go. She's okay when it's other people! Is the fucked up thing. Why not just go to school? Or are you just checking in on Shaolin? Right. I mean, the simple fact of the matter is, we're not talking about huge numbers of people. So even 10 more well-educated people being prepared to be put to whatever work you have planned is bountiful compared to having none who already have palace experience that you can put into it. Because that's the thing, is I'm sure they could find people outside the palace who meet the qualifications, but you don't, it's harder to ensure that they're trustworthy. And they might not have the requisite abilities for palace life. That part of that simply being no dudes allowed in many circumstances, depending on where we're talking about, they're ending up having to work. So, yeah, even 10 is incredibly good news. 421 and 321 go. And if only, like, say, 3 of these girls end up being particularly competent. Didn't real. Dude. Okay, I'm actually deeply interested in this. Okay. Is it an architectural thing or a practical matter? Okay. I wonder if that's true. Okay, so they don't just go off of eldest for that. Ooh, of course there was. Jesus Christ, he got around. Yeah, right? Duh. I'm always a little worried that her direct association with him is going to be a problem. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god! I wonder if that was a breach in conduct, by the way. To ask where to rather than just, of course, or something like that. Is this the most words we've heard him speak in the entire show? 746. 3, 2, 1, go. Like, he's clearly not of a mind to lop her head off over a breach in conduct like that or anything. Clearly, but I wonder if this is the kind of thing later she gets said, hey, when he says jump, you don't even ask how high, you just get to jump in and hope you get it right. 754. In 3, 2, 1, go. This feels like one of those scary coincidences. You asked too many questions, Mal Mal. What are we playing? The Monty Hall game? Oh, is this like a color blindness test? I like that Jinshi's equally confused about what the hell's going on. Yeah, the fact that she took an interest in this thing just today is. It could be just a storytelling coincidence, but it feels like This is the kind of thing they could have stood to introduce a couple episodes ago to make it feel a little bit more natural. Assuming her. There's not a different factor at play. 7:59 and 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe the Emperor ships them. Maybe that's all this is. Nothing sinister about this. Probably not that good news. Okay. I wonder what the explanation. I don't think it is color blindness at this point. I feel like there's a different factor here. Or maybe it's simply those are the fire exits. I don't know. Probably not. Right. What? Are you trying to puzzle out? I mean, it could just be a religious factor. Ouch. Yeah, right? It was needlessly douchey. Like, it's not like she wasn't trying. Is it simply the color mixing? Like, red plus blue equals net purple door next her. Okay. Is she talking? I thought if she was thinking. Not everyone, but I heard the mothers who gave birth to the princes were sisters. Okay, so two sisters. 1304 and 321 go. Okay. Yeah, right. Well, that could change quick. Hey, buddy. This is the worst news to everyone present. This is great. 1350. I have trouble convincing Lakin though. 1350. Now this ought to get her to the end of the puzzle. Red green color blindness would just generally swap those two for a lot of people, right? But even if they're swapped, so theoretically, if you choose the green door, if you're colorblind, you're choosing the red door. And it says don't enter the red door. But do you want to be colorblind in that instance? Maybe. It depends on what his eyesight is. I guess he's got those big ass red eyes. Like that's not normal. But that might just be a stylistic thing. That's my guess. Is that you're better off actually being colorblind, red green colorblind. But that doesn't explain the remaining doors unless your initial choice is all that really matters. 14, 28, and 3, 2, 1, go. And it's yep, they would regard it as okay. I guess that means Mao Mao's the next king. Let's do it. No, I know. It's a 50-50 shot here, depending on how you look at it, because okay, depending on how they explain this one, maybe it's better to have the color blindness. So you'd go through either the red door, thinking it's the green door, or the blue door. Yeah, I'm not. It seems like there'd be a second step. So let's hear what she has to say. 17, 11, and 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, that's a very good statistic right there. Okay. Especially if you're an emperor who doesn't need to see color most of the time. 18, 28, and 3, 2, 1, go. It looks like he's looking away from her right now. I mean, it's a pretty roundabout way to do it. It's good that you know that. I don't believe that for a second. Damn. I mean, it takes one to know one on that front, Mau Mau. Oh. 21-26. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Ooh, damn. Brain not working is what's going on in Mau Mau's head right now. It's just hysterical that this particular mystery is the one you're like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Really great episode. Ooh. Oh, thank God we're not going in the direction of Mau Mau the concubine, though. End game, not entirely impossible, depending on on a couple things. Cause he would be the heir, and wait, no, oh dear. Next time.